Whoop. Hello, welcome back to the second video for Jackson's Lane Circus. This one's for Triangle Centre. I'm excited to deliver this one today. Before we begin, I just wanted to say it was awesome to see those of you that I saw on the video last week. I hope that you enjoyed it, and let's smash this one. So, let's begin. In this session today, we are going to be needing a couple of different props. So, if you have juggling balls, in a minute, I'm going to get you to pause the video so you can find this equipment. I'd like you to try and find 2 juggling balls. Alternatively, if you don't have that, please use tennis balls or, like I have here, rolled up socks. We're also going to be needing a hat. If you don't have a hat, we can try and use it with a tea towel or a top to see how that works and let me know. Let me know if it doesn't work. But yeah, I have a hat here. You can use any type of hat. And I also have a juggling hat over here. But you only need 1 hat. And you're going to want something for the floor. We're going to be doing some shoulder stands today, which means it might get a bit more sore on your back if you've got a hard floor like I do behind me. So I've just got a towel. You can use anything from like a bed sheet, a cover, a yoga mat if you have it. Yeah, preferably not big pillows. I've tried that before. That could be quite dangerous, so don't do that. Right, so we're going to start off with a warm-up. Warm-up just to make sure our body gets moving. And then after the warm-up, we're going to do some shoulder stands. After shoulder stands, we're going to be going into doing a hat trick, a little bit of magic. And then we're going to finish up with a little bit of juggling, prepping for a bigger move, and then cool down. Let's get started, shall we? All right. Just picking up all my stuff. Here we go. Don't mind me. So you can pause the video now. Pause it, get the equipment that you need. Make sure that you've got a space around you that you're not going to bash into. So I've got this thing over here. I'm going to take it out of the way to make sure that I don't hit it. And pause the video now. Pausing the video. Pausing the video. I hope you pause the video. Video. Pausing the video. Pausing the video. Did you pause it? Okay, good. Let's begin. So, we're just going to start with our warm-up. You don't need the mat on the floor yet. So we're just going to start to shake our hands out. Like so. Shake your feet. Yeah, nice loosey-goosey. Relax your shoulders. That's it, good. And you're just going to take a couple of swings like this. This is how we finished our cool down last week. So we're going to start with this. And then get a bit more movement in there. You can move your feet off like that. But just be aware if you have lots of walls around you, just be careful that you don't hit anything. Okay, good. Shake it off, shake it off. Lovely, nice. Now we're going to get our feet moving like this. Yeah? Just jogging on the spot, not too high. Not too high. And then we're going to put our hands behind our back. And we're going to kick our feet. Now please feel free to join in with me so I'm not the only one warming up. High knees. And hands. And high knees. And hands. Lovely. We're going to do a couple of star jumps. If you don't have space, just do really small ones like this. Yeah? We're going to do 10 of them. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Good. Shake that out. Shake that out. Lovely. What we're going to do, we're just going to warm up our head. So we're going to rotate it round. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now if you hear some crunching, don't worry. Just go a bit more gently. But a little bit of crunching is absolutely normal. You just don't want to push it too much. Good. And I'm going to look up and look down. Look up and look down. Up and down and up and down. We're going to go left and right. I'm pretty sure this camera gets flipped, so I'm going to be looking the wrong way to you. That's fine. Left and right, left and right. Lovely. Okay, shake it out again. Come on, get the energy back up. Jogging on the spot. Lovely, nice. Okay, we're just going to wobble our feet side to side like this, like last week, and rotate our shoulders back. Keep rotating them back. Good. Now we're going to rotate them forwards. If you have the space, you can obviously stretch your arms out. I have less space here today, so I'm going to keep my shoulders in. Good. And see if you can do different directions. So one goes forward and one goes back. Yeah, so forward and back. And hopefully we're going to look a little bit silly. And reverse the other way. All you can hear is the pitter-patter of my feet. Good, shake it out. Shrug them up to your shoulders, to your ears. Breathing in and out. I'm going to do that 2 more times. All the way up to your shoulders, to your ears. And out. 1 more time. And out. Rotating around. Lovely. We're going to do this stretch here. So wider legs. Your arm is going to come up over here. Your other hand is going to go across the body. You can choose what side you want to do. I'm going to lean over sideways. You don't want to be forward, sideways for now, yeah? Get really stretch that arm and keep your ear away from it. If it's too much, just put your hand on the thigh here. Like so. You can give me a wave, you can give anyone a wave who's in the room. And coming back up. Lovely, and the other side, so the other arms can come over. I'm going to move this way a bit. And hand across the stomach or onto the thigh here. Yeah? Breathing when you do this. And we're going to come up. This time, we're going to go back to the other side. We're going to bend in and turn towards your legs. We're then going to roll ourselves down to the floor. Legs are straight still. And you're going to try and touch your toe. Do not worry if you can't touch your toes. Just try and grab as low down as you can. Don't force it. You're not going to press on it. It's just nice, gentle, relax. And we're going to move our hands into the middle. Don't worry if they can't touch the floor again. All I want you to do is just hold your elbows and relax there, breathing in, breathing out. If your legs aren't used to doing this yet, allow yourself like a little bend in them when you need to, before straightening them up again. We're going to go over to the side that we haven't been on. Try to touch our toes over there, wherever you are. As low down as you can, but don't force it. Yeah, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then coming up slowly, like so, back to where we began. Great work. Now we're just going to make sure we warm up our shoulders a little bit here. So, first of all, we're going to warm up, put one hand up in the air, onto the shoulder blade, and pull that shoulder back. That shoulder back, elbow back. I don't want to see this. Yeah, this is it's not super productive. Try and keep it as head straight as you can. We're going to swap over, stretch that out. Other arm goes onto its lower back, onto the shoulder blade. I'm going to grab my elbow and pull it back gently. Breathe in there. Last stretch for this. You're going to get your hands, they're going to come behind your back, and they're going to clasp together like so. Intertwine your fingers. You're going to push down and back a little. The aspect of this is to bring your shoulders back and to get a little bit of air into your chest there. Breathing in Head up, you can look up to the sky if you want. And out. Bend your knees, bend over, and don't go really far. Just hang yourself over a little and let your arms and the weight of your arms drop down. So I'm not forcing it. If your arms don't go this far, that's fine. If they go further, that's fine. You can choose to have bent legs here or straight legs. Yeah, your choice. Lovely. When we come up, we're going to bend our legs, lower our hands back down to our lower back, then release the fingers and come up. Give them a shake out. And if they're tingly, give them a good shake. Great. Now, before we start doing shoulder stands, what I'd like to do is, I'd like to invite you just to stand on your feet. Okay? You can have them hip width apart, or you can have them together. It's your choice. You can try doing both at different times. So I'm going to have mine together. I'm going to stand up straight, and I'd just like to invite you to see how you move when you move your weight, where you can feel the pressure in your toes when you lean forwards, and see how far you can go without falling over. Yeah, I invite you to try and lean back a little, so my body is straight here. Yeah, see how far you can go leaning back. Oh. And then forwards again, and back, and have another go trying to go forwards. So really spread your toes out here. This time we're going to try and take it sideways, so left and right. So see how far you can go without falling off of your feet. Don't worry if you need to move your hands to rebalance you for a second. So we're going to go the other way. So I'm going my right, it's probably your left. Ooh. And if you have your legs open, you'll find you may be able to move a little bit more side to side. You have that extra anchoring down. This time, I'd like you to pause the video, and I want you to have a go trying this with your eyes closed. Now, while we're doing this, I'd like you to make sure that you have a door that is open, so that if anything happens, if you fall over or this or that, someone else in your house will be able to hear. Okay? So, closing your eyes, I'll show you first, and then I'll invite you to pause the video, and you can have a go. Closing my eyes, leaning forward. So when you do this, none of this cheating when you have your eyes half open, half closed. Really, really feel the different areas of the different areas of your feet. So if you want to also have a go to lift one leg off, see if you can do that before putting it back down again. Don't need to bring it high. Leg off. Whoa. Bring it back down again. It's trickier than it looks. You're probably all watching me going, oh, that's easy. If you need to do anything to help you with your balancing when your eyes are open, the best thing to do is to find a place in the room and to focus on it. So sometimes I like to look at the floor, but actually it's better to have your eyesight straight forward. So for me, I'm looking out of the window. Yeah, find a nice place and just focus on that, and you'll be surprised to see how it helps your balance. Okay, pause the video. Oh wait, I should find a frozen pose. Pause the video. Did you pause it? Yeah? Great. Okay. Next thing we're going to do a shoulder stand. So I've got my handy towel here. Okay, I'm not very good at that, but that's quite a thing to practice. So shoulder stand. What we're going to do is make sure you've got some space around you. Like I said before, move anything that could be dangerous. I put my towel on the floor. To get into this shoulder stand, in fact, I'm going to go this way. To get into the shoulder stand, you want to be laying down on your legs up. You want your lower back and your upper back on the floor and your hands at your sides. I'm going to show you what this looks like and then I'm going to break it down for you. So don't do anything yet. Please watch the video first and then we'll have a look. So I like to start off lifting my legs up and then I lift my legs over like so. So I'm just using a little bit of my core strength and motion to lift my bottom up. My hands are on the floor. You're then going to bring your hands onto your hips. Yeah, not low down. You want to bring it sort of high up and make sure your shoulders are there. So at the moment I'm a bit folded and who knows what my toes are doing. It's much better if you can keep your toes pointed or flexed. And then I'd like you to try and rise your legs up as straight as you can, like so. You'll find that your hips move away from you a bit and you'll be holding your sides. That's okay. So this is a shoulder stand I'd like us to try today. Don't worry if you can't get here yet. Don't worry if you're a bit lower and you're here or there. It's all about pushing up and trusting yourself on your shoulders. So right now I'm on my shoulders and shoulder blades. Lovely. So I'm going to show you this on the side. Woo. Hopefully I've got enough space here. Just enough space. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to have to start with my legs like this. The hands are on the floor, yeah? If you actually want some help, you could start by doing it like that and taking a foot to the wall and another foot to the wall, if you can do that. Whatever is better for you in your space. So this is without using the wall already. Legs go over. Ooh. Hands are on the floor. They just lift up from the elbows. The elbows stay where they are, but your hands lift. Hold it on to there. And then you're going to straighten your legs. There's a bit of a bend. So I'm squeezing my glutes. And I'm squeezing my calves. Like so. Now, when you're in this position, I invite you to try some tricks. See if you can make a froggy shape, diamond, open to straddle, and also to see if you can move through these positions, like so. Yeah? And reverse. Have a go. When you come down, lower down slowly and be very careful. We're all working with different spaces at the moment. So we're just going to do our best. But please, if you are doing this, make sure you're doing it safely. If you like, pause the video now so that you can have a play of this. You paused it, right? Did you think I stopped? Yeah? Cool. Great. We're going to move on. So I'm going to get rid of my fancy towel. I'm going to put it over here at the side. And while we're doing this, make sure you stay hydrated. It's just an excuse for me to drink my water, but... Okay. So, next bit we're going to do... Make sure my head's in. Next bit we're going to do is... We're going to be doing some hat tricks. Well, 2 hat tricks to be precise. One of them is a bit of a trick. It's a fake throw. It looks like you're about to throw the hat at someone, but instead it rolls past your hand and you can catch it behind your back. So get your hat now if you have a hat. Don't worry if you don't have a hat. You can try it with a ball. You can try it with to be honest, a lot of different props, as long as it's not something that's going to break or make really loud crashing sound. So I've got two. I'm going to use this one. So I've got this hat, I'm holding it. The idea is that you're going to pretend to throw it, and then it's going to roll, and you catch it behind your back like so. This is what happens without the hat. It's here. So this one has the hat. Your spare hand is going to, as it's pretending, go behind your back. And if you can see, just there, it's just waiting for it to fall onto it. So you throw, it rolls down, and you catch. Yeah, holding it. I'm holding it underneath because I have a really round cap. But say if you are doing this one, the snap back, you'll probably hold it at the peak and then roll it like so, like that. Yeah? Or you can hold it like this and flick it. That went on my face then. So I'll try and do it this way. Going to throw, rolls, and I drop it on the floor. Remember, it's completely fine for everything to drop. Even twice in a row. Even twice in a row. Voila! Thank you, doll. Yeah, so it's like this. Here, you push forward. The push forwards makes the roll come back. It rolls like so, down the back, and then your hand catches it. I swear I'm a hat juggler. Okay, the second trick, sorry, we're going to be doing with the hat is one that we all want to do, all want to try. It's simple yet hard. You're going to throw the hat up and it's just going to try and land on the head. There's nothing more satisfying than throwing something up and it landing on the head. So there's lots of different ways to do it, and different hats will move in different ways. Yeah, so you can do one rotation, or you could do a half rotation. One rotation means your hand goes on the inside of the hat. You're going to throw it up, your arm becomes straight, but you're not flicking it so much. It's just a little up throw, yeah? When it rotates, so say here, you throw it, it rotates around, and you will see this inside part. As soon as you see the inside part, you stare at it, and it gets close enough, then you just look down, because you need it to have a good area to land on. You don't want it to land on your face. Although that could be funny. Oh, it worked anyway. Yeah, so have a go at throwing it on, like that. A half rotation would be like, oh, that's one and a half. Have a little practice with your hats. You can use these, of course, as well. You just have to spread your fingers wider. Yeah, really spread your fingers wide when you're using different hats, because some hats are floppier, some hats are harder. Whoop, that's so. Will it go, will it go? Oh, no. Will it go, will it go? Oh, no. Will it go, will it go? Oh, I told you, professional. So take a moment here just to pause the video, and then we'll begin on the next and last tricks we do before our cool down. This is also going to be your challenge for next week. Okay, so pause the video now. Now. Pause it now. You must pause it now. You pause it? Lovely. So for this next part, you're going to need your juggling balls. Juggling balls, smelly socks, tennis ball, teddy bears, cushions. It's probably easier if you're using socks or a juggling ball or a tennis ball. So, we're going to begin. I'm going to use my juggling balls. So this trick, I'm going to start getting you ready to be able to do juggling in one hand. Yeah? Do it in the other hand. Now all that happens here is that you're using one hand, you have two balls. One ball is going up and down on one side, and the other ball is going up and down on the other side. And your hand moves between those 2 points. You throw the next one when the first one is just about to land. It lands, you throw it. So, your hand does move either side. So you have a bit more time in between. But that's what we're doing right now. We're going to warm up for that and warm up for the tricks that move around that. So, first thing you're going to do, you're just going to throw them up completely straight in the air. Try and get them to go the same height. I'm going to shuffle back, like so. Yeah, do this 10 times with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry if they're going a bit higher than the other. Yeah? One's higher, one's lower. Just try and get them as much in line. That's really going to help you with a lot of other tricks that we're going to be doing. This next bit we're going to do, one ball is going to go first, and then as or just before it lands, we're going to throw the other one. This is going to help you with the timing for when we eventually get to doing this. Ready? So 1, 2. It's not quite the same timing, but it's very similar. So as you can see, there's only one in the air at all times. Go fast, try low, higher. Yeah, lovely. So just finish off doing that, and then I'm going to show you the next bit. Next bit is, instead of throwing one of the balls, you're going to just grab it and lift it up and down, and up and down, and up and down, like so. Ready? Yeah, it looks really simple, but sometimes it can mess with your mind. This is just a variation I'm doing now. So these are called, well, I mean, I call them cat claws, but I know there's another name for them. Yeah. So instead of doing this, you could do this. Instead of doing that, you could do, you're still throwing it up, but you're holding it like you're clawing at something. Yeah, you can try it on the other one. If you've got the hang of those, I will then be teaching you another thing. It's one that's going to help us with doing juggling in one hand, which is you'll throw one ball up and over like a rainbow into the other hand, like so. But I don't want two balls in my hand, so just before it lands, I'm going to throw this one up. Yeah, for example. All I did then after it went up, I just caught it. So, over, yeah, over, rainbow, straight up, rainbow, straight up. Try it on the other hand, rainbow, straight up, rainbow, yeah, and this one's just going straight. So I'm showing you that and reverse back, or you can try it just like this and catching it, or just like this and dropping it, whatever works best for you. Yeah? Okay, pause the video now if I haven't confused you enough already. Have a go at all those different things. See if you find something, another trick coming out of that. Sometimes learning a new trick can really help you explore your own way of juggling and learning new tricks which you haven't thought of doing before. So have a go, play with that, pause the video, let me know tomorrow in the Zoom, next week, if I absolutely just confuzzled you, alright? Lovely. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to do a little cool down, and then I'm going to say goodbye. So, if you could just come stand up. Did you pause the video and practice? Okay, I believe you. Come stand up. Check that you've got the space still and you haven't left any juggling balls on the floor because you don't want to trip on them. So we're just going to jug on the spot. Yeah, rotating our shoulders round, just like how we began. Nice and gentle. And go back the other way. Whoosh. If you've got the space, obviously, swing those arms out. If you don't have the space, keep those arms in. Good. Okay, great. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. We're going to do a lunge like I showed you last week. We're going to step forward, like so. I'm showing you the angle. Hand on knee, and a little press. You're going to come back. Make sure you get that right angle, and press. Lovely. And we're going to go back on the other side again. Nice and gentle. If you do a higher one, that's fine. You can do a higher one. Swap over last time. And coming up. Brilliant. We're going to roll our head down. Nose goes first. Chin to chest. Arms are hanging. Breathing in and out. Feel free to bend your legs here if you wish. I'm going to keep mine straight, and I'm just going to relax down and just hang there. My hands on my shoulders, not my shoulders, on my elbows. And then if you haven't bent your legs yet, bend your legs and send your chest and your tummy down to your thighs, which is near your knees. Just relax there. Breathing in and out. I'm going to do that breathing 2 more times. Ready? Breathing in and out. And in and out. See if you can straighten your legs. You're going to find that your chest may come up more. Whoop. My camera turned off. So, I'm going to go over there and finish off our cool down. So I left you, and you were over here, relaxed over your legs. What I'd like you to do now is to just bend your knees in and slowly roll up. As slow as you can, rolling up, rolling up. Shrug your shoulders back, your chin comes up last. Breathing in one more time, and breathing out. Finish off with just a little stretch in your arm. Your hand comes back to your shoulders, and you put it back. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift it up, stretch out, and then swap over. Other hand comes back. Good. Well done today, everybody. You did amazing. I'm so excited to see you all again next week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what other things you would like, and let's do it. I think you're doing absolutely fab. Remember, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. If you're not enjoying something, then that's okay. Find another thing that really takes your fancy. So, your homework is shoulder balance. Please make sure you know someone who is an adult in your household knows that you're going to be practicing this. It can be dangerous. So just make sure they know what's happening. Have a door open so they can hear. And then your second piece of homework challenge is I challenge you to learn one of those juggling tricks and to try and make your own trick out of it. So take the trick I have given you. It doesn't have to be all of them. It can be just one of them. And then see what you can do to make it your own trick. Okay, everybody. I hope you had a great time. We've got this. You've got this. Have a wonderful week. Goodbye.